Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Back once more with another daily live stream. And part of me is a little bit upset because we have some groundbreaking, huge leaks for this stream today. And it's one day before my 100 stream milestone. We're at day 99 in a row right now. A very big deal. Tomorrow is going to be the decisive day for me and for us all. And hopefully it'll be a very big stream. We'll have to wait and see though regarding news. But right now today we have some absolutely massive news with Casper and crypto as a whole. We've got further developments regarding Coinbase, some more information revealed to us all, but more importantly, a very small snippet, but nonetheless, insider confirmation from the likes of Roy O'Neill of the KRI that Binance are ready for Casper. Very big news. We're going to cover much more in this stream, from KRC20 listings to other real developments regarding Trump's, the fact that Trump is now president, what it's going to mean for us all right now, or the fact that right now, today, November 7th, is going to be the FOMC meeting decision on what we're going to see, potentially more rate cuts. That's what the market believes right now. We'll have to wait and see. We'll go through that in the stream. But enjoy these streams, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more for, Casper. Sharing the word of Casper, which I believe Casper is due for a significant rise coming very soon. November has historically been a very bullish month for Casper. This month, this green massive candle here from 5 to 15 cents in November, and also very early on down here was a 10x. Again happening in the month of November. November is a very big month for Casper, so potentially we can see more massive gains for Casper happening this month as well. What's up, Bengo Bagger, my man? Welcome back to the stream. To you too, Jay Honey, afternoon all. Johnny Tucker Outdoors, I just bought more. Big up to you, my man. Brady, morning, Casper fam. Good morning to you too, my man. Good afternoon, Cash Ching. How was the wedding? The wedding was, it was a lot. You can imagine I did get drunk a little bit, but of course, you had to be still semi-coherent enough, not too bad, so I could still do my streams and my content and the stuff I other do for work. But yes, wedding was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. And although I'll be honest, I prefer this. What I'm doing right now, the news I'm about to cover is very big. So low-key, I'm going to enjoy this a little bit more. But yes, the wedding was great. Thank you very much for asking. Yo, Vegard. What do you think is going to happen after the FOMC meeting today? They said is not as much as people predicted. Yes, so this comes from Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, saying that interest rates won't be as severe as people predict, which is true. And he's obviously CEO of BlackRock, so that's a very big deal. It holds a lot of weight behind that. The sentiment in the community right now for this meeting is going to be 25 basis points, which also coincides with what Larry Fink said. Larry Fink stated that it won't be as much people think, but also we're going to see at least one more 25 basis point cut this year. There's another meeting happening in December, so maybe today's going to be the last rate cut for this year. But that's what we're going to go into at some point in the stream as well, so don't worry about that. Binance better be ready for Casper because I'm ready to sell my Cetus protocol. I mean, it seems like they are. Now, of course, go to sort of this way first before we're going to get into the Binance news imminently. But here we got it here from T. Kala. 7 trillion market cap income in 2025. That's a bit of a prediction from his behalf, but I think 7 trillion is a realistic market cap for the total crypto market cap right now. What we can see right now, crypto total market cap is 2.52 trillion. I think I'm hoping for 8. So 7 trillion I think is definitely possible. And in his words, Casper having market dominance of only 2% at a 7 trillion market cap would put it at just above $5. And this is once more why I believe that Casper's price target could go much higher with all the developments incoming of 10 per second, smart contracts, with tier 1 listings. Casper will see some significant price movement in this cycle and cycles to follow that, of course, as well. I strongly believe in that much. And following Donald Trump winning the elections, we saw over $2 billion added to the cryptocurrency market. A huge sum. Bitcoin rising almost 10% on the daily is nuts. Bitcoin is not a very volatile asset. It's such a big crypto. It's the biggest crypto, therefore its volatility is much more lackluster. So seeing Bitcoin move 10% is a very big deal. And of course, here from Casper Enthusiast, happy birthday, Casper. Of course, it's been 3 years since the Casper network has launched, and we've seen so much for Casper. It's the strongest, the best proof of work in this space, not even close, not even a question. And with 10 BPS, it will soon become the fastest project in this space, beating proof of stakes as well as proof of works. There's a lot to look forward to for Casper, and it seems that tier ones are definitely aware of this. Now we got this here from Wolf Web 3. We should know Wolf Web 3 right now. They do a lot of Casper Roundtables. They do a lot of content regarding gaming as well, but of course we care about Casper here mainly. And in this Casper Roundtable, they spoke with the likes of Jim, being a very well-known figure, name in Casper, alongside Christian, who I believe is one of the ambassadors of Casper, or at least he's one of the, maybe not ambassador, but he's a very well-known member in the community once more. He mines a lot of Casper. You also had KRI with Rory O'Neill in attendance, and also this man here being technical investing. Obviously had a lot more, they spoke about a lot in this stream. We'll cover some of it quite briefly, but most importantly, we're going to cover what it is that Rory O'Neill confirmed and even leaked in this live stream, in this roundtable, if you will. Around the 60-minute mark, Rory O'Neill goes into detail about the Coinbase listing and what's going on with that, which we're going to look into in a moment. But more importantly, we have this small segment here I'm going to play to you right now, just 8 seconds, where Rory O'Neill actually, because Jim joined a little bit late to the stream, when he joined for whatever reason, Rory O'Neill, the KRI, they couldn't hear his voice. So when Jim was speaking, or trying to speak, Rory actually cut him off and leaked something about Binance with Casper. So just keep that in mind when you're hearing a little bit of clashing in voices, that's what's happening. But either way, you can hear it clear as day right here that Rory O'Neill confirms right here now that Casper is going to be, Binance is ready for Casper, which is very, very big. Now listen very closely to this 8-second clip right here.
For example, with Binance,
Hold on a second.
everything's
Wait.
ready. Everything's integrated and ready. For example, with Binance,
Hold on a second.
everything's
Wait.
ready. Everything's integrated and ready.
So I played that over twice just so you could get a proper understanding and listening of that. You hear the fact that Wolf was trying to cut off Roy O'Neill, not to be rude, but just to highlight the fact that yes, Jim was trying to speak. This came on the back of them talking about their listings. They came on the back of them basically talking about the fact that a lot of these exchanges right now, they're not listing projects and even Casper. They want to list Casper, but they're not because of the SEC, which again is why Trump being in power is a very, very big deal. Because he will most definitely remove Gary Gensler ASAP. But once more, Tier 1s, exchanges don't want to list any projects right now because of the SEC, because of their tyranny, their regulatory oversight, their regulations by enforcement actions. And even them, so that's why they're not been listening, that's what they're talking about here. And all of them came to an agreement that with Donald Trump now being in power, we'll likely see a reforming of the SEC, and therefore exchanges start to actively list projects once again. And Roy O'Neill then leaked, as we heard, the integration with Binance and Casper is already ready. Binance, the biggest exchange in the world. Right now, because of all the bullish momentum with crypto, to keep this number here, when the bull run is full force, this is going to be so much higher. This is a run up to a bull cycle, and we've got $27 billion 24-hour trading volume with just short of 11 million weekly visits. Of course, other exchanges are very, very big. Coinbase is massive as well. OKX is decent. But this is Binance we're talking about. The biggest one in this space. Not even close. Not even close. We know Binance have a zero fees mining pool to which the promotion of that is ending this month in November. We know that Binance also has a futures contract for Casper, which has been happening for about a year. Not to mention also that Binance held an AMA interview with the likes of Nicholas Sismo, who worked ex-Binance US listing, head of listing. And now he works for Casper Media, and also Wolfie, who's Casper's listing research guy. So point being is, Binance have already spoke to Casper numerous occasions, and that meeting as well between that AMA, that live, that talk between Casper and Binance, which is on Binance's page, had over 70,000 views, which is 20,000 more than you see with Binance's return to India video. Binance wants Casper, and Roy O'Neill let it slip right here in a small 8-second clip, which I'll be honest, I listened to the roundtable, and I missed it. I completely missed it until, shout out to members in my free Discord server, shout out to you guys again, when I miss stuff, even because I'm only human, right? At least even stuff I miss, I listen to it in the background whilst doing my work. Members in the Discord server my free Discord server right here, who literally heard it and let us all know. They said I was like, wait, what, really? I listened back to it and I heard it. Roy O'Neill said in a small 8-second clip that Binance integration with Casper is ready. That does not mean we're going to get Binance this month, next month necessarily, but it means the integration is ready. So what therefore you'd like to believe therefore is they're going to be waiting, or more so they're going to now be trying to build up the accumulation of Casper to have enough of the token in their holdings to then list the project. But Binance and Casper, according to Roy O'Neill, is ready, which is a huge deal. Very, very big deal for Casper, and that's going to also help with FOMO and driving capital price higher and higher in due time. Of course, right now, that's from Roy O'Neill. Even though it's Roy O'Neill, KRI, a very well-known member, a reliable source, it's a leak, and therefore, until the actual confirmation comes out from Binance itself, we can't get ahead of ourselves. Again, remember, don't be emotional, be logical. Logically speaking, Roy O'Neill, he is a very well influential member right now in Casper's community, in its space. Therefore, if it came from me saying Binance coming soon, you can't necessarily trust me. I mean, I'd like to believe you trust me because, again, I show source information. But again, if I just said it without any backing, you can't just trust me. I'm an internet, right? You can't just say that. This is Roy O'Neill, the KRI. They spoke about much more in this stream regarding what they're doing with Coinbase, what's happening with that right now, with what they're trying to do with Casper in the stablecoin market, what they have future plans, stuff like that. All of that stuff I have here, which I'm not going to get into too much detail with, but either way, it's important nonetheless of what's incoming for Casper. And Roy O'Neill confirms that Binance integration with Casper is ready. It is done. It is ready. So now the next steps would therefore be to build a accumulation, allocation of the token so you can actually list the project. This is huge news for Casper. Once more, we're still waiting for the likes of Kraken. I still believe Kraken will be coming probably before the end of this year. I want to say this month, if not maybe December. And I think Binance is going to build up, because Binance is so big as well, they need to build up more accumulation. And if again, Kraken listing Casper, they'd have to build up what? Let's just say, for numbers' sake, to keep it quite simple, they have to get 100 Casper. I know that, again, it's completely incorrect, but for numbers' sake, if you understand, Kraken in comparison to Binance, Kraken has to get 100 Casper to list the project. Binance are going to need, 10,000. Binance is a much bigger exchange, therefore they need a lot more allocation of the project to list it and not have a risk of not having a liquidity issue risk by not having enough allocation of it. So it may take a longer time, but now the integration is ready, you therefore could probably expect potentially for the next 3-4 months or 4 or 5 months for them to build up the allocation, and then when TBS is done and the hard fork's done, then Binance decide to list the project. Either way, that's confirmation that we want to hear. For Casper, once more, very, very big news that Binance are incoming. And there was much more spoke about in the stream we'll get into, in this live stream, this roundtable, I'll get into it in a moment ago, regarding Coinbase as well, which for me was very interesting because actually, Roy O'Neill confirmed as well that Coinbase, they actually deleted Casper's listing request, which is why also the KRI stepped in. We'll get into that in just a moment, but again, once more, very, very bullish news for Casper. And even though Casper right now is down 1.47% on the daily time frame, now valued at 11.82 cents, once more, for me, it is still a bargain price for Casper. Again, I'm not telling you to invest into it, not financial advice, do your own research, but Casper right now, according to the power law, is down with 67.8%. And this, the reason to get to Casper is for what's going to be utilised in the future, but listings is going to help the price rise on the short term at least. It gets adoption out there to the retail markets. And Binance, of course, is the biggest one, so we're definitely going to be very happy about that, there's no doubt about it. Good. 7 grand in Casper, let's go. Big up to you, Eddie. You're looking very, very healthy indeed, my man. Good morning to you too, Dog with Delay. Good evening, Casper Frog. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic, my man. Dimitar, Casper is going to the moon, no doubt. You will make more with Cetus protocol than Casper. If that's your opinion, my man, then yeah, sure. Go and look at it. I can type in Cetus here, but that's an opinion of yourself. Right now, Cetus protocol right now is currently 231 on CoinMarketCap at 40 cents. It's got a $238 million market cap. Volume's very, very high right now, outdoing its market cap. It had a similar sort of lifestyle. I mean, right now, again, I mean, you can see right now, Cetus right now is doing incredible. That's probably also why you're in the stream, because Cetus has done parabolic numbers in the span of what? A day? A week? 2-3 days. It's had an incredible just surge of almost 200% in that 2 or 3 days, which is insane. So, prop to Cetus. Those who hold Cetus, big up to you. It's got the big exchange as well. It's got Binance, OKX. So it's got pretty much every big exchange besides the likes of Coinbase from the looks of it, and maybe not Kraken either. But it's got very big exchanges, and volume's going parabolic right now. I'm not sure what Cetus is about. And because you can argue, and in a sense I could agree to an extent, that if Cetus does do well, it could have a better return of investment than Casper, purely because it's a much smaller project. Therefore, the sky, and again, it's not seen a bull market, therefore the sky for Cetus is also a bigger sky to limit, so to speak. But again, in terms of risk to reward, I think personally Casper's risk is far less than the likes of Cetus because it's a much bigger project, more established project, and I know more about Casper, so I'm more believing in Casper. I'm not saying Cetus is a bad project, but that is interesting to say the least. That's a very, very big pump from 17 to 41 cents in the span of 2 days is insane. I mean, to look at the project real quickly, it's a Pioneer's Dex built on Sui and Applicator. That's also potentially why then, because Sui right now, they've got a lot of VC backing. That's actually, funny enough, that's also what I spoke about in this roundtable as well, around the 29-minute mark, and the talk with the members inside, talking about the comparison between the likes of Sui and also Casper, about the fact that, you know, because of Casper, again, its decentralized nature, it struggles with listings and getting its name out there. But the likes of Sui can just do stuff quickly because it's got VC backing. That's the benefit of VC backing. You can get your stuff out there very, very quickly. But Casper has been able to do what it's been able to do, which is impressive organically. Very, very organic. So, once more, yes, I think, yes, Cetus, again, built on the Sui protocol, Sui and Aptos is good. Both those two projects definitely have VC backing, so they could do quite well. I do hold Sui. I don't hold Aptos, but I do hold Sui. So maybe it does quite well. I can't say for sure, but either way, right now, my bag's in Casper, and I might look into Cetus in due time. Although, again, you could argue time's running out with all crypto projects right now because, well, crypto hopefully is going to be going on a parabolic run sooner than we think now, with Donald Trump now in power and Bitcoin constantly now aiming to make higher highs. Hopefully going to start rallying very, very shortly. Some still believe, and I do want to believe as well, that Bitcoin will surge to 80k within the end of this week, which would be very, very good to see. Johnny Tackles Outdoors, yeah, you're a dolphin, my man, big up to you. Mohammed, cap a minimum price in the peak of the bull run at 45 cents. Yeah, I agree. 45 cents in the minimum is very achievable. That's only a 4x from here. I think Casper could easily do a 4x, you know, by the end of this year. Maybe not by the end of this year, but definitely Q1 2025. I think Casper definitely surpasses 45 cents. So that's a very, very conservative prediction, my man. 125% up this week just on one spot trade. I mean, yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty impressive. So it's doing very, very well. I don't know how well it's going to do in like continuously. We can see here it's because of Binance, or at least Binance seems to be the reason why. Could it be listing Count Protocol and see? Yes, so Binance is the reason why it's jumped up so massively, which is understandable. Again, that's why this is bullish for Casper. Cetus has done incredible numbers, jumped from 17 to 40 cents because of a Binance listing. It's a small project as well, therefore, again, more volatility. Casper has got confirmation now that Binance have integrated Casper. So a Binance listing will come, again, when we don't know, but it will come. That's been confirmed effectively. The integration's done, so they want to list Casper. So you can expect similar sort of pumps, maybe not as drastic, because, again, Casper's market cap is much, much bigger. But it's also a much stronger project in my opinion. Again, slightly biased, I understand that, I'm a Casper Maxi, but again, to your own research, at your own discretion. But either way, a Binance listing will equally cause Casper to jump in value quite quickly. And keep in mind as well, one important factor with a Binance listing, because Binance is by far and away the biggest exchange in the world, you will likely see many, many other exchanges then follow in suit. Coinbase may take their time because, you know, they don't seem to care. But I'm sure you get the likes of the OKXs, if Kraken hasn't done it for whatever reason, Kraken will follow soon afterwards, Crypto.com, you've got Gemini. I think they will soon follow in suit should Binance do a listing, because they want to also, again, stuff that I spoke about in this roundtable, that a lot of the exchanges, they're probably, like the big tier ones, they're probably waiting for the ball to take off, so there's a lot more volatility so they can actually list the project and make the money. Now, for me, I think you want to get it when it's early and it's cheap, but I guess that's the opinion that was mentioned here before no one dropped the Binance bombshell, which is huge. Insider leaks of Binance are ready for Casper. The tier ones are most definitely close, and in that regard, let's quickly take a second to listen. If it does play, I need to make sure it plays to this segment here regarding Coinbase and Casper before we get into the rest of the very, very big news to cover in the stream today. So let's listen very closely to this.
Centralized project. So just to pass the first hurdle with Coinbase is extremely difficult. And Wolfie last month went to check on the status of the application with Coinbase and discovered that the application had been deleted from the Asset Hub. So at that point, we felt that we should try and step in and see if we can, through our contacts, have some dialogue with with Coinbase, but at the same time, call out the hypocrisy a little bit of what they're saying versus what they do. And Coinbase are making a lot of noise about unfairness and unfair treatment with the SEC, but then they seem to be doing that to the crypto community as well. So we just thought it was right to put out the open letter that we did, which just addresses some of those concerns.
So yeah, there was more spoke about this. It does continue on for a little bit longer, leading up eventually to the Binance leak. I haven't properly analysed this roundtable in depth. I've listened to it once or twice, hearing the Binance thing as well. So I need to listen to it to find the real key parts, so I could just get the exact segments for you all. But either way, that is one of the main key segments about the fact that yes, Coinbase seemed to have deleted the Casper listing information, hence why the KRI decided to file or post an open letter to Coinbase saying, what's going on here. And again, also what was stated right, few seconds after where I've just paused, is the frustration from the KRI and Casper community is not the fact that Coinbase have not listed Casper. It is, but it's not. It's because they've been ignored. They deleted the application. They've been ignored. That's the frustration part. Us getting denied by Coinbase, it sucks, but it is what it is, right? They also mentioned as well in this roundtable about the fact that the requirements, so to speak, with Coinbase listing a project, the checklist, if you will, it requires stuff like a CEO and these certain other aspects, right? Which basically, as I'm not sure who it was exactly who mentioned it. One of these 5 members, I think it was Christian, basically just said this kind of proves the way Coinbase's listing criteria is. It kind of proves the fact that right now crypto has become a very centralized area, which is not what we want. But Bitcoin's the founder, the general of crypto, as a decentralized project. And every other project after that is centralized. And now, therefore, exchange listings, especially Coinbase, their protocols, their criteria to get you listed requires you to go through certain lists to put down certain information, which is only available if you're a centralized project. But Casper's not, it's decentralized. Fair launch proof of work. So Casper can't even fill in those criteria because it doesn't have the information at hand. There is no CEO of Casper. There's a founder, Sompolinski, but he's not the CEO. Casper's decentralized. No one owns Casper. You have a group of people who are working, developers, Sompolinski, Michael Sutton, Shine, many more, Crypto Aspect, many more who are collectively working to build this project. But there's no one at the root, no one who actually owns Casper. So that is a shortcoming of Coinbase's thing. Now, thankfully, Paul Grohr, as I mentioned in my yesterday stream once more before I had to go to my wedding, Paul Grohr, the CLO, Chief Legal Officer of Coinbase, did reach out to Casper and say, hi Casper team, happy to put you in touch directly with our listing team so they can share further insight into your case. I've been with you separately. Thanks for reaching out. Very, very big news once more, because again, Brian Armstrong, this came on the back of the fact that Brian Armstrong, made a post effectively just saying that, Coinbase listings are free, which is incorrect. As Tron CEO came out and said, yeah, that's not true at all. You actually need a lot of money to get on Coinbase. And that's again what, as you heard, Roy O'Neill stated in this roundtable. He's basically the KRR trying to address the hypocrisy behind what Brian Armstrong stated, which is that they are free and there's no problem with it, but there is a problem. And again, as he mentioned, which is also quite a smarter way of him wording it. The Coinbase are currently in a legal suit against the SEC, and they'd be fighting for this regulatory clarity. The fact that once more the SEC, they tell you to come in and register, but then they just completely push you off. They don't actually take a chance to listen to you, and they're saying we need regulations, we need clarity. Yet, as Roy O'Neill states, seemingly Brian Armstrong and Coinbase, they're not practicing what they preach. So this open letter was them, whereas people thought it was quite petty, it was actually a smart business move to make sure they actually take accountability for the fact that they are, in a way, acting similarly to the SEC, which is not the last thing they're going to want to hear. So yes, Roy O'Neill said that. I put that out to Brian Armstrong in response to that. And we saw the likes of Paul Grohr reply to that. And KRI replied back saying, thank you, Paul Grohr. KRI and the Casper community appreciate the Coinbase connection and look forward to a productive dialogue with Coinbase and having consensus on an efficient listing process for Casper. Listing Casper is a win-win, high-performance L1 for your users and a wider audience for our thriving community. Let's schedule a meeting soon and discuss further cooperation together. Let's get talking and things moving. This doesn't mean that Coinbase is going to be listing Casper imminently, of course. But either way, this is why I am bullish on the KRI, not just because of their inherent, projects they have. They're going to make Casper an integral part of the monetary system, the energy sector, the commodity sectors, the real estate sector, the integral part of the world as a financial asset. Because also Roy O'Neill confirmed, one of the first roundtables I ever showcased on this stream, is that their role, their inherent job, is to get Casper's name out there. That is what their job is. To be a market maker for Casper. That is what they're doing right now. They're being a market maker. They're getting Casper. They're trying to get Casper's name out there, helping them with listings where Coinbase have been unintentionally or intentionally completely just roadblocking and ignoring Casper. They come out and said, you know what? No, we've got connections. Listen to us then. And what they've done, they're now listening to them. They're now putting in contact with the listing team, which is very good to see. So once more, the two biggest exchanges for Casper being the likes of Coinbase and Binance, they are now in closer connection than ever before with Casper. Coinbase, again, it's still its early stages. Binance, though, they've integrated with Casper. So Binance listing, in a sense, therefore, is imminent. Now, I'm not, again, saying it's going to happen in the next month or weeks. It might still take a lot of time because it's such a big exchange, but either way, that is confirmation, a leak from Roy O'Neill, that Binance have got Casper integrated onto their platform already. So it's very, very good to see. And that also does spell some good news for the KRC20 tokens as well. We can see Casper here is now been listed on CoinEx, very, very good to see once more. But again, what I've been saying for a while, which has been met with conflicting opinion from the community, which I understand, but I think is that for me it's more likely that these exchanges that list Casper will also adopt KRC20 tokens and meme tokens. I think it's not impossible, but it's improbable that any of these KRC20 meme tokens will get listed on top tier exchanges before Casper. Because either way, they're going to have to integrate the technology onto it, KRC20 technology onto their protocol, onto their exchange. So if Binance is now ready, and Kraken is gearing up as well, we could potentially see some of these KRC20 tokens listed on Binance and Kraken very, very soon. Which again, we know how volatile memes are. That will send these prices parabolic. Cardano's doing very well right now, $1.7 million $20 trading volume with a $6.2 million market cap. Kango equally doing very, very well because of an imminent MEXC listing. I'm going to showcase right in a moment. Again, Nacho's on the up. All these projects, again, very, very early, and I'm bullish on them. And I think they've got higher highs incoming as the market is now starting to turn around as well. We've got here, Kango on MEXC. Huge, huge news. We've got this as well, a new integration alert for Casper, which is very good to see, with Paxful. Paxful is a P2P marketplace where you can buy, sell, and send and receive crypto and local currencies. More and more ways to get access to Casper are incoming. It's not, again, tier ones, but it's still good to see the adoption is growing. Moon, ticker to FOMO, is also going to be coming to Bitconomy. A KRC20 token, a new one, seemingly, because I've not actually heard of this until just now. Came out 3 days ago. And it's coming onto Bitconomy, which is good to see. Once more, the adoption is growing more and more. And even then, you've got Jump the Kangaroo, also now being listed on Bitconomy. Bitconomy is doing very, very well with listings right now. Damn. Vagard, my man. Massive, massive thank you once more for the 119 NOK super chat or donation. Again, massive thank you. Remember to like and subscribe. You know the drill. Again, if you enjoy these, you should be doing these daily. Leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. And I appreciate it, my man. I really, really do. I don't do this for the money. I do it because I believe in Casper. And I just want to help spread my knowledge, because in my first cycle, I struggled a lot. I struggled a lot in my first cycle, the last cycle, trying to find ways to find information. That's what I'm trying to do here. To provide ways to, just give people a way to find information right now. But thank you once again, my man. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. I've lost my train of thought now. Again, thank you very much, my man. You're a legend. Absolute legend. Mike Owen, that's Binance. Binance is the reason that CETUS is now up right now. And it's only, again, Mike Owen is completely right that CETUS is like a very, very decent, well, again, in connection to Sui and Aptos, listed on Binance. Of course, they parabolic rise in 2 days, which is very, very cool. I wouldn't compare it to Casper, but in terms of ROI, potentially had better chance than Casper, potentially. But again, we'll have to wait and see. It's a smaller project, right? But yes, once more, yes, Binance looking very, very good with Casper right now. Thanks to Roy O'Neill's confirmation here in this little snippet, which I'll play again probably in a few minutes time for those who join the stream a little bit later who want to know what we're talking about here. This little 8-second clip here from this roundtable segment here, confirming that Roy O'Neill confirming that Binance have got Casper ready to integrate, and again also confirms, as I showed us just now, the Coinbase news as well, which is very good to see once more. And you've got other talks here. I'm not going to get into this in the stream too much because again, this is it'd be quite a long time. But again, once more, what the KI spoke about in this roundtable is Casper and the utilization of it regarding physics and economy of energy within the Casper network, whilst having the energy stablecoin, the gigawatt stablecoin. Why it's such a big deal for Casper ultimately. The conversation transitioned into the future of Casper mining, optical proof of work. The KI is going to transform Casper, make it an integral part of our future monetary system. Furthermore, the KI is commenting on their work to bring Casper to the global financial system, as well as a deep dive into the green energy-backed carbon-negative Casper stablecoin. Two segments of the same. So again, it was quite a lengthy section talked about the stablecoin. I did listen to it briefly before. I wanted to make sure my stream went out at the same time at 4. But yes, once more, KI. This roundtable again for me. I really, really love Wolf's roundtables. I really do, because every time I listen to it, I feel like I'm hearing more and more insider alpha information. And of course, then I'm here talking about it with all of you guys, so we can hear it and get it dissected a little bit more. Talk about the fact Binance incoming, Coinbase now, the cogs are now turning, and the KI have got big things coming for Casper as well. And it really, really helps now that you've got the likes of Donald Trump, who has now come away with the election as a victor. KEF posted that congratulations to Donald Trump, as he just witnessed a remarkable election and in the history of the United States. Just going into a little bit of detail about, obviously about Casper, what it is, and the fact that, ultimately he's very, very happy and hopes that Trump will make good on his word to bring crypto to the forefront of the United States and bring its technology to the forefront, as it's been stuffed for so long. Here we can see Bitcoin Magazine. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF saw a record volume of $1 billion today in the first 20 minutes, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And Bitcoin now surpassed Meta, old Facebook, to become the world's 9th largest asset by market cap. And again, institutions are still not here in full force yet. They're still not. Bitcoin is not that far off the likes of silver. It's not that far off the likes of Google. And I'll be so for real. That's a $1.475 trillion asset, or pound asset. I do think with this cycle, a very strong possibility of such, that in this cycle we could see Bitcoin quickly jump up in value. I predict we could see, again, Bitcoin's at or past all-time highs already. I think easily a 150k Bitcoin, therefore making it around a $3 trillion market cap. If that is the case, it could surpass like to Microsoft. Bitcoin could be bigger than Microsoft. It could be bigger than Amazon. That's how early we are with crypto right now, where Bitcoin is still a undervalued asset class. That one's going to go higher and higher as a store of value, and then Casper is just that little child of Bitcoin that is growing up quicker and quicker, making a name for itself. Casper could be in this list in the future. My personal belief, again, not financial advice. But it's great to see very, very bullish news once more. And the funny part against Germany, they sold all their Bitcoin. The whole Mt. Gox thing. Around the same time as that as well. But Germany sold all their Bitcoin at 54k. And now look at it. It's at 73, 74, 75k now. So Germany held on to it, they'd be up right now. But they sold it all. Bitwise CIO, Chief Investment Officer, 4.5 billion Bitwise, says we're entering the golden age of crypto. We will see a strong bull market for years to come. Once more, why I'm so bullish on crypto, why again I created my free Discord server, to give people the opportunity to learn in this space. Learn more and more about crypto, about Casper, and about other crucial aspects that could help you develop your own trading strategy as an investor. I might end up doing some more on the server in due time, maybe trying to also showcase how to actually trade. But we'll have to wait and see if I have the time for that. But I'm looking forward to try and doing that. That'd be quite good. Because again, there's loads of ways to make money in this space. And again, I still think Casper is the strongest investment asset. But if you can invest in stuff like meme tokens or other projects where you can flip quick profit and then put it into your other solid holdings, then I think, yes, there's higher highs to be made. right now I've been looking into memes more and more. I've been making a bit of money from memes, and I'm flipping that profit into Casper. Every time I'm seeing a low as well. How many times I bought Casper here? I've lost count. Every time I saw a drop, I bought more because I believed in Casper where it's going to go from here. And I think it's got higher highs again. Binance is imminent, and that's going to be a huge, huge thing for Casper. A huge, huge deal. And we are entering the golden age of crypto, there's no doubt about it. Higher highs are on the horizon. And now that Donald Trump's in power, we can only look up from here. Coinbase's chief legal officer, again, Paul Grewal, expects to see significant changes to the SEC's crypto case load under a new Trump-appointed chair. Quote, I think new administration will take a fresh look at all the existing crypto cases brought under Gary Gensler and distinguish between the ones aimed at what are clearly scams and fraud and ones that are not. Grewal stopped short of saying he believed that cases against Coinbase and others are under fire for alleged securities violation would be withdrawn, but seemed confident a change at the top and clear rules will warrant a fresh pair of eyes. That's referring to Coinbase, referring to Ripple XRP, Robinhood as well, who's under fire, Crypto.com, who's also now under fire with the SEC. Gary Gensler's days are numbered, and Trump will remove him, force him to resign, or in more comedic fashion, I'd hope so, just literally fire him. And that is going to be something that's going to bring fresh eyes into the crypto space, into the SEC, and a lot of these cases potentially will be dropped. Exchanges who have been, again, what was confirmed in this roundtable, exchanges who have been hesitant to list any projects because of their regulatory oversight from the SEC, they will now have the confidence once more to approach and list projects again. Casper could very confidently, very quickly get many listings in a very short time, with tier ones and one smaller as well. This just in, potential big changes are coming to the US market regarding naked shorting and market manipulation, according to Meta News right here. Trump's VP, Pick v. J.D. Vance, signed onto a letter demanding answers for MMTLP community members. The CEO of Trump Media, Devin Nunes, states that the SEC is really, really corrupt, claiming Gary Gensler targeted Donald Trump. And David Nunes sent multiple letters to NASDAQ and Congress to open up an investigation into the stock and see if naked shorting was done. One reason once more why people wanted Kamala Harris to win and not Donald Trump, because Donald Trump seemingly, in the eyes of the public and the community, will expose a lot of this corruption happening at the top. Apparently Ken Griffin, the CEO of Citadel, is in full panic mode after Trump's presidential confirmation due to the fact that due to the stuff I just mentioned about, the seemingly market manipulation and the naked shorting. So maybe he has something to hide. Again, we have to wait and see. But once more, we are seeing a lot of these big billionaires who are very worried of Trump getting into power. Now he's in power. Now he's confirmed to be the next US president. Overwhelming victory from the looks of it, or at least he seemingly has won. Things could change very quickly. A lot can get exposed, and which would be good. Making America free again, giving clarity and understanding and freedom of speech back. But once more, also bringing clarity to the crypto space, which is very, very good, and hopefully, therefore, Casper's price will, correlate in respect to that. US Senator Cynthia Loomis says we are going to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. America has elected the most pro-crypto Congress in history, which is very, very bullish. Over 260 pro-crypto candidates elected to Congress in this election. That is 10 sources of information I've just showed you relatively quickly, rapid fire them, to showcase to you that we are in a period of time right now, now that Trump's in power, we're going to see a lot of very significant, very quick changes, likely, all signing that crypto and Bitcoin is gearing up for a breakout. That exchanges are going to finally come out of the hiding to start actually doing what their job is, which is to list projects and to make money. And Casper will be one that I'm sure will reap in the benefits, as confirmed in the roundtable. Binance, again, imminent. There's not a listing yet, but Roy O'Neill confirmed. I'm going to play it again for those who are just joining in now. Confirmed here, Roy O'Neill confirmed that Binance integration of Casper has already been done. Take a listen.
For example, with Binance,
Hold on a second.
everything's
wait.
ready. Everything's integrated and ready. For example,
it's right there. He said it right there. It's a very, very big deal. Huge deal that Binance and Casper, we know their connection already, but having it from Roy O'Neill, a trusted insider source, stating, yes, Binance integration of Casper is already ready, is FOMO that we as a community are be looking for. Because that's something we're lacking. We're lacking exchange listings. And the big news once more is higher highs are still likely on the horizon. According to Crypto Rover here breaking, there's now a 97.8% chance that we will see a 25 basis point rate cut in tonight's Fed meeting, which is very bullish for Bitcoin. Why? Because rate cuts alleviate more pressure on the economy, therefore freeing up liquidity to be flooded into investments, therefore into Bitcoin right now, which again, Bitcoin is going higher and higher. Bitcoin is getting more and more institutional investments. It's going to go into Bitcoin, it's going to come into crypto, and according to this article from livemint.com here, once more effectively stating and confirming that it looks very, very likely there's a wide expectedness within the FOMC meeting right now to slash the benchmark interest rates by 25 basis points again, broadly in line with Wall Street's estimates. So once more, we're likely going to see another 25 basis point cut, which will be very, very bullish for crypto, sending crypto and Bitcoin higher and higher. Potentially see Bitcoin reach the likes of 80k by the end of this week, and we'll see other projects follow in suit. And if we get this rally starting, that could also be a sign for these other exchanges who have been holding off, the other tier ones like Kraken, who have been just in limbo, to actually now finally approach and list Casper. Casper's got a lot incoming to it, so much incoming to it. Why once more I'm bullish on this project from the likes of the KRI and what they're doing to Casper, just to help get his name up there as a market maker, but also to utilize it in the energy sector. Again, stuff I mentioned in this roundtable. I'm going to link this stuff all on my free Discord server once again, so you can go check it out for yourself. There's a lot incoming to the space, and once more I'm bullish on Casper because of what's happening, and I'm bullish on crypto because again, now is the time. We've seen all the significant developments happening, and now is the time that we can finally reap the rewards of our grueling and tiring minds. Some of us have been in this space for over 5 years, going through a bear market, a tough one at that. Some of us got lucky to get to Casper quite early. I got into Casper relatively early, but not as early as some others, but I got to Casper quite early, and I therefore was not as stressed out as some other people may be. But either way, Casper right now for the last 3 months has been a test to people of their conviction, down 40%. One thing many things Casper's lacking right now, because it's a very early project, but one thing it's lacking, the main thing it's lacking for price action is listings. Big tier 1 listings. And now we've got Coinbase actually now talking to Casper. Officially confirmed from the CLO, we're talking to you now. Thanks to the KRI and what they have done, they've helped Coinbase get into connection to Casper. And they also confirmed the roundtable that Binance have integrated Casper as well. So 2 of the biggest exchanges now do have connections to Casper, one seemingly much further on the other one, which is great to see. Kraken again on their listing roadmap. Again, we don't know when it's coming, but they are confirmed once again. And as a result, we are seeing the adoption of Casper grow higher and higher. 521,000 addresses holding Casper right now. And we're seeing the hash rate. Right now it's had a little bit of a dip, but either way the hash rate is continuing to make higher highs. Right now, again, it's correcting right now, but you can't expect everything to go up and up and up. This hash rate coming down to where it's at right now is still at 1.28 EH. And I suspect it will come back up again very, very soon. The hash rate is going higher and higher, which means the adoption is going higher, home insecurity is going higher and higher, which is great to see for a proof of work project. The KRI is going to transform Casper, make it an integral part of this space to really push its price. That's not their goal. The goal is not to push Casper's price, but their goal is to utilize Casper in its certain areas. But because of what they're doing as a market maker, they're going to push Casper's price up higher and higher. With Casper, they're developing smart contracts. Again, smart contracts have been confirmed to be in progress, and developing right now. We could very well see Casper go much higher with smart contracts coming out 10 BPS. Again, it's in 4 months' time. That could be the catalyst to wait to see these listings come through. You got Dagnite, you got the Ethereum roll-ups. You got much, much more for Casper. Again, why I'm so bullish on this project and why I'm so optimistic of where crypto is going to go very, very soon. New leadership, FOMC meeting, more rate cuts, higher highs, increased demand, lack of supply. That's what we're going to be seeing very, very shortly. If not, we're seeing it already. So this is definitely, it's definitely a buy the rumor, sell the news sort of ordeal. Definitely. Casper could very well, when this confirmation of integration from Roy O'Neill could very well cause Casper's price to start running a little bit. But at the same time, remember, we haven't got any confirmation officially from Binance. Roy O'Neill's a trusted insider source, but it's not Binance. Binance would cause God candles. Roy O'Neill could drive some FOMO, but that's about it. But again, there's two of the biggest exchanges now. The top two have confirmed now, a confirmation of rumours or speculation of source now, that the top two exchanges are now actively working with Casper. So once more, the whole question of when tier 1s, we don't know, but we do know tier 1s are coming. Whereas beforehand it was like a belief, now it's a no. We know tier 1s are coming. How was your wedding from Tony? It was great, my man. Thank you very much for asking. Coinbase is tripping. Yeah, they're off their mind. I don't know why. I don't know what they're playing at again. As mentioned in this live stream at 16-minute mark, right here, just saying, yeah, like they removed Casper's listing request. I don't know what they are playing at. Very, very confusing to me completely. I don't know what they're playing at all. Binance is probably avoiding getting an open letter from the KRI, honestly. Maybe that's why Binance are now actually working with them, because they don't want to open letter for the KRI. They don't want to get exposed, right? Although, again, Coinbase getting exposed and then open letter from KRI was because, again, this is from Wolfie showcasing that, their letters just not been reviewed at all and even removed. It says submitted here, but according to Roy O'Neill, that was removed. But also it came on the back of exposing Brian Armstrong and Coinbase, but also came on the back of Tron, which is a bit further down here. Tron CEO and HTX advisor confirmed that again also countermanded what Brian Armstrong stated, saying that that's not true at all. Actually, it does cost money. I think I've gone too far down now. Yeah, I have. It does cost money to be listed on Coinbase, but not actually on Binance, which wouldn't surprise me. The problem is, again, because Casper's a fair launch proof of work, again, this is also what I'm talking about, I'll talk about in a second as well, but because Casper's a fair launch proof of work, it can't pay to list on exchanges. I'm sure we could donate money if we wanted to, and I'm sure many of us do want to, but that's not what Casper's about. Where is it? I can't find the post now. With the Tron CEO, forgot his name. I should get my previous streams. I'll type in Tron when I find it. When I find the CEO's name just up here. It should be up here. Yeah, here you go. H.E. Justin's son, yeah. He was the one who made a post about it. Here. Yeah. So yeah, here. So Brian Armstrong was talking about free listings, and Justin Sun said Binance actually charged us $0, whereas Coinbase is not free. It required us to pay 5 million Tron, so $80 million, and demanded a $250 million Bitcoin deposit. So once more, this whole ordeal, this whole drama of Coinbase recently has been it's not been trying to target, it's not been trying to belittle and put them down, but it's been to expose them, just saying, you're not practicing what you preach. And furthermore, you're not doing as you want. And obviously CZ replied back saying, thank you for the support. We don't want to attack the industries. We don't want to attack Coinbase, but thank you for the support once more. And again, CZ stating work on the project, not the exchange, a testament to Casper, I like to believe. That wasn't targeted at Casper, a testament to Casper. And again, Roy O'Neill confirmed that Binance are integrating Casper, or they have integrated Casper now. So this again has more weight, because Casper is working on the project, they're not working on exchanges. They're obviously doing so, but their main focus is the project and Casper itself. The exchanges will come in due time. And yeah, with that again, this also is why this is a lot more possible now. Gate, of course, tier 2, I'm sure that's coming very, very soon. OKX is the venture arm of the KEF or KRC20, so that's also likely. And Binance, now that we've got this confirmation again from Roy O'Neill, Binance with Gold is also probable, very likely now. I was a bit skeptical about it, thinking that's quite ballsy to go for that quite early, without even Casper having it. But if Casper's now got closer tie to it, then I think it's very, very possible. Is $1 possible until May 2025 in your opinion? It's possible, yeah. I mean, it depends. I still believe we could see a 35 cents Casper by the end of this year. The reason why I have that as a zone is because Shy confirmed a very long time back now, probably about a month, maybe 2 months now, that he has some Casper that he was given with the DAG Labs, the venture arm of Coinbase, funding Casper's research, as all the developers do. And he disclosed that he sold about 2 million Casper, which again, in the grand scheme of things, is not actually that much. But he sold 2 million Casper, again, fortunately at the top here, but he's disclosed again, I'm telling you all now, I'm going to be selling Casper at 35 cents. So for me, that is going to be, even though his Casper won't be, it won't be significant enough to really, really change the market, but because he's shy, he's got to be the big name, we can suspect that at 35 cents will be a level of resistance for Casper, as Shy will likely sell, and people will then follow in suit. So I suspect we'll see a 35 cents peak for Casper by the end of this year, and then potentially following Kraken, following Binance, following 10 BPS, following potential smart contracts as early as that, which there has been some confirmation of more significant smart contract developments happening by the end of this year and in Q1 2025, that we could see Casper push to $1, if not $2, if not even higher. Me and Ken, I went back and forth in the open letter, amazing how X can change the world. Yeah, precisely. X has done a really good job at least giving people the ability to speak to one another. What's up, DDM? Welcome back to the stream. Let's wait for the FOMC meeting and what Jerome Powell will say. And for Casper, I hope for a smart contract and tier 1 exchange listing in Q1 2025. We'll be surprised for my part. Yeah, I suspect that from what we've seen, there's a lot of speculation now, strong speculation that there will be a 25 basis point cut. So I suspect that's what we're going to see. We'll have to wait and see what the meeting says for itself. And if we see that, that will likely be a trigger for Bitcoin to rise higher as well. It's a possibility of such. And Casper have got a lot of development coming for it. Again, why I'm bullish on the project and why I believe that Casper will go higher in due time as well. Jeff Sir. The top 3 with 700 million Casper could be Binance if they are ready, right? I'm not saying it's not possible. I did hear from a member in this server, it might have been Cash Ching, that the third one actually is KuCoin, but the tag for whatever reason has been removed. Of course, these exchanges have multiple wallets. You've got MEXC there, you've got another MEXC there, but you have KuCoin also here at number 4, but that's only 48.5 million Casper. I think it's possible that this is also going to be KuCoin as well. There's no saying, of course, we haven't got the tags there, we can't be sure. It could be KuCoin, it could be Kraken, it even could be Binance. Can't say for sure. But I suspect that some of these big wallets here that aren't tagged will be those tier 1s who are now trying to build up the accumulation of Casper, because once more, they need to have enough to lift the project. And Binance is going to need a significant amount. They'll probably make do with being an Aquaman, but they can't be, they can't be the likes of BitGet. They can't. I think they need a lot more than what BitGet has to be able to list Casper, because again, that's 244 million Casper. Binance, the trading volume is a lot. They have 11 million weekly visits. Of course, they're not all going to be in Casper, but again, it's a big exchange. Like, I think they're going to need at least 700 million. Even then, I think that's not enough. When the proper bull market takes off, they're going to need a lot of Casper, a hell of a lot. But the FOMC meeting is going to be very, very big. Don't forget about that. Casper price target. I believe Casper may hit 30 cents by the end of the year, $1 at the end of next year. Yeah, I mean, I think end of this year, minus 35 cents again because of Shy. It could go higher, could go lower. I have to wait and see. And $1 in the next year. I think Casper should surpass $1. I mean, obviously $1 from here is a 10x. It's more slightly under 10x, like 9x, which is still very, very good. But of course, I still believe that Casper could reach prices of 2 minimum in this cycle. If we get to tier 1 listings again, tier 1, we've already seen the level of institutional adoption with crypto and Bitcoin. Casper ETS are in consideration with Grayscale as well. That could be a very, very big deal. SEC being reformed, we'll see more institutional adoption, more retail flooding back in, and more listings coming to Casper as well. And even though Casper, what they're building is really game changing, that's one of the reasons you should be in Casper. For price rising, it's the tier 1 listings we need. Christian actually said in this roundtable that he thinks Casper actually did a bad thing in regards to the fact that it was over. It did too well, which to an extent I agree. Casper did so well all of here going against Bitcoin and every other project in the space for 2+ years, and now it's finally back to becoming a I don't want to say a normal project, but it's not just outperforming everything again. It's coming back down. It's 50% correction in total. I'll be surprised to see it go lower. I think that's going to be the bottom we see for Casper in this correction cycle. But might start seeing a gradual rise up now with Donald Trump, with FOMC meeting, with more listings seemingly imminent. But yeah, again, I think $1 for me is likely. I want to say Q1 2025 will be $1. If we get 10 BPS, we get tier 1s as well. And I think we could even see smart contracts by that point of speculation about it. And more importantly, yes, I think we see $2 minimum. I want to believe, again, not financial advice, to your own research. And I think we could see even as high as 4 or 5, which again coincides with what T. Color was saying here. Potentially, if Casper were to attain 2% of the total market cap of 7 trillion, which again I think it could be 8 potentially, then it'll put over $5. We'll have to wait and see, of course, though. It depends how significant Casper can steal liquidity on other projects and gain adoption, right? That's what it comes down to. Casper's adoption right now is not doing too badly in the grand scheme of things in comparison to other projects, but it's still lackluster. It needs a lot more. Casper Fogg's a joker, man. Jay helped me invest into Cooper. Now I live in a shed. He will deny it. Don't believe him. Yeah. Cooper, you're a big troll, my man. Gonna get me into trouble. Those who don't understand, well, Casper Fogg's a troll. Hate that guy. Cooper is this project here, and the developer of Cooper, the same guy who also made Eggy. He rug pulled, basically. He made 2 projects that were completely fair launched, 0% pre-minting, yet obviously that doesn't mean it's going to be a safe project, and he rug pulled people. People called him out. They called him out. I also got a section about that in my Discord server once again, where I had the scam section where we talk about what this highlights in the section. There are projects that are scams, so be careful of them. Cooper's one of them, and so is Eggy, and there are many, many more, of course, you could be careful of. Some I probably haven't found them all yet, but that's just again. So shush, Casper Fogg, you're spreading FUD. You're lying. Lies are bad. And I did see that also, Eddie. Yes, someone put that in my Discord server once again, that Tangent are already supporting some KS20 tokens already. And they're going to be doing some more in a couple of weeks, which again, very, very big to see. So that's also going to hopefully see a lot of increasing in value and adoption with these tokens, because again, a lot of people in this Casper community especially, they want the safe haven of a cold storage hard wallet, not your keys on the crypto. So if we see the likes of these tokens get a Tangent like integration, their price might go up massively, because then they're like, okay, now I can actually decide to buy Nacho and buy Kango and buy Kango, because yes, now I can store it safely as opposed to onto exchange. Casper with Kraken, 30 cents, 35 cents by the end of the year. Q1 Binance, 10 BPS smart contract. If we go to $1.50, if we get Coinbase, OKX, Robinhood, etc., we get to $2 or $3 with potential good scale adoption. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad shout. I really don't. And then one element to take into account once more is the level of institutional adoption with crypto as a whole. Retail's not here yet. Crypto market cap's nearing all-time. In fact, it might even be at all-time highs. In fact, probably is. Binance at all-time highs, and Bitcoin's at all-time highs, going higher and higher. And in Bitcoin, I think, is one that could surpass 3 trillion market cap in this cycle quite comfortably. People are saying 250k Bitcoin. I'm not as confident on that. I think 150 definitely, 200 potential. And with that, we could see, the market soar higher and higher, and the other projects do very, very well in adoption as well. Still no Casper on the Kraken word search. I begin to think Binance will beat them to the punch. Honestly, at this point, they might do. And you know what? Screw them. Coinbase are taking the mick right now. If you have more than 1 million Casper, keep them well. You'll be surprised, like all of us. I'm not religious, but in Casper, I believe $1 plus. Yeah, again, I'm not. I mean, I am a religious man. I'm Christian. I'm not devoted Christian. I'm not a strong believer, but I do believe. And I also believe in Casper, very much so. I believe a 50 basis point rate cut is coming due to terrible unemployment numbers last month. Yeah, the numbers have been terrible, and I've seen them. And that normally is a sign for more excessive rate cuts. But the problem is that there's still a lot of inflation right now. And with inflation being so high, you need to rise interest rates to combat that. But the unemployment is really, really bad. Right now, you've got a completely screwed economy. Because inflation is so bad, even now, you need to raise interest rates to combat that. But again, the unemployment is so bad, you need to lower them to fix that as well. So it's kind of like it's a big enough take. I think we're going to probably see 25. If we see 50, fantastic. But I think we'll see 25. I bought Nacho around 0.0013, 7 million Nacho. I think it's the bottom. Well, Nacho right now is at 0.0015. So maybe that is the bottom for Nacho. Maybe it is. Just by Hoppy. I mean, Hoppy again, for the meme token side, I think Hoppy is one of the ones that's been spoken about quite a lot. Has a very decent potential. Had a very, very good run following a Binance listing itself. It got listed on Binance. It's not showing me right now, but I think it got listed. I think it was no, it was Turbo. I probably it was Turbo. It might be on Binance actually. I'm incorrect. Apologies. No, it was Turbo I was thinking of. Yeah, Hoppy though. Hoppy's nearing all-time highs right now, and I think it also has higher highs incoming as well. $130 million market cap. It's one of the most spoke about memes that are, not in the top like Doge or Shiba or Pepe or Brett that's up there, or Turbo as well. A happy soldier, my one bag in memes, you know it. I don't really see the price drop as a test. We only get bullish news with cheaper prices, so to me, for the opportunity to big sales, I agree. I agree. I think we got, again, every time we see bullish news and capitalism rise in price, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, we're seeing more and more FOMO coming in. I'm gonna just keep going in. That's what I've been doing. But I have yet to see negative news properly surrounding Casper to make me not believe in the project. So it's just the price being manipulated, going down harder and harder. But I just get more conviction in that regard. FUD grows, I do with it. Will all miners be shut down once Casper is all minted? No, no, it won't, because of KRC20. Because of KRC20. When all the mining is done by, I think it's 2039, the miners can then turn to KRC20 and they can mine the transactions from that, mine the blocks from KRC20. So they can continue to make money through Casper. A lot of the miners have not been profitable for Casper right now, but when you saw the KDAO be released and also the initial relaunch of KRC20 on the 15th of September, miners made stupid money those days because of KRC20, so they can actually use that. So that's also why KRC20 is so big for Casper, and smart contracts will help that even more so. Rate cuts will cause some short-term downside for the next few days. Be ready for low the dip. That is possible. You're not incorrect, Robert Brown. Possible, because again, this also what happened. If we show you guys Casper's graph here, that happened here. So we saw here the 1st of September here, or this day round here. This is when we saw a lot of FUD, or a lot of speculation that 25 basis point rate cut was incoming. So therefore, the market corrected to a 25 basis point market preemptively in preparation for that. The market then corrected back up, reversed back up, and we were good again. Got up to this point here where KRC20 was launched on the 15th right here, and then on this red candle here, the speculation rose from 25 to 50 basis point cuts, and the market corrected again to be in a 50 basis point market. And then the announcement was made, 50 basis point, and the market then did this. And then, what happened with Casper, Israel, Middle East news, and also KRC20 meme tokens stealing liquidity, and it came down more and more. Now, the reason why it's possible, but I'm not convinced per se, is because, again, Trump's just won the election, which is bullish news. That's caused that little pump here of 10% pump thanks to Trump winning the election. Now, rate cuts do cause corrective behavior because, again, this is what happened in the market. And the market seemingly has, unless you could argue also this correction here with the market trying to prepare for a 25 basis point cut. And then Trump winning, and now it's already in this market. So now, if it gets it again, it's going to go higher and higher. There's a possibility of that. Rate cuts do cause corrections, but it doesn't mean it's going to cause correction following the news. It could do it preemptively. It's what happened here. So this could be the market preparing for that. So I'll have to wait and see. But it's a possibility of that. You're not incorrect, Robert Brown. And good stuff indeed. Yes, very, very good stuff. Casper, Rika, yeah, Casper to the moon. We know it. Casper going to do very, very well indeed. Bitcoin come up to 65k. I'd be personally, I disagree with that. I think if we do see 25 basis point rate cut, if we go back to again, so we got to the same timeline. So first, it's around here. Bitcoin went from 66k down to 60k, and then bottomed out at 59k. The actual announcement was made here. No, sorry, I apologise. The announcement was made here. This day here. That's when the FOMC meeting was. Wait, no, I'm not writing that. It was 18th of September. I apologise. So it was here. This is where the meeting happened, and that is where the speculation started growing a little bit around here. We saw this correction. So we go from 63k down to 52k. So we could see severe corrections, yes, but I'd be surprised to see Bitcoin come as far back down to 60. I'd be surprised to see Bitcoin correct below 69k again. I think we could see 69k again, this zone here. Maybe here again. But I would be surprised to see Bitcoin come down to this zone again here. I don't think that again could happen, not financial advice. But I'd be surprised if Bitcoin now in this rally momentum because of Donald Trump. I'd be surprised to see Bitcoin come down this far. I think it would come down potentially to this zone, or maybe even not that far down. We'll have to wait and see ultimately though what happens at the end of the day and where Bitcoin goes from here. Got to get Rusty upgrade done. Tier 1s will want to see the completion. Yes, completely. That's why I think also Binance integration has been confirmed for Roy O'Neill here. And I think that is just their sign of saying, yeah, it's done now. So that's great. So now I'm going to build the accumulation, bit by bit. And they'll probably then announce the official listing coming after the 10 BPS. What's what I want to believe. But again, if it comes earlier, I'm not complaining. Not at all. Hopefully Kraken will come soon enough as well. Screenshot and save for later. You're going to be like, damn, he was right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, again, if it happens, then, well, congratulations to you then for the accurate prediction. I'm not saying it's impossible, I just think it's unlikely. I'm personally more hedging my bets to this being the bottom here. I don't think Bitcoin will come below that. Or below that, so to speak. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just what I personally believe from what I've seen in the market. I would be surprised to see a heavy correction like that. But anyways, I'm going to quickly answer some last few questions before I close the stream up for today. If I miss any questions again, feel free to ask them tomorrow on my 100th milestone stream. Very, very big. I hopefully see some more bullish news coming following that as well. I look forward to it. We've talked about a lot in this stream already. Binance, Coinbase, rumours again circulating, which is very, very good to see. We've got, again, all the news coming following Donald Trump being elected, stuff like that. The fact that Bitcoin's going to go higher and higher. Crypto's doing very, very well. Chaos 20 adoption's going higher and higher as well. Just good stuff to see all around. And tomorrow's stream hopefully will be even better. But we'll have to see what the news says, of course. We'll hopefully be able to talk about the FOMC meeting, definitely. So that'll also be one good thing. Definitely. Got any more big questions? Just open a 3x long liquidation at 0.08 cents. It's basically free money. And if it hits that, then yes. If it hits 8 cents Casper, then yes, definitely. But I'd be surprised to see Casper hit 8 cents. Not saying it's possible, but I think it's I think that's one of the more audacious predictions I've seen today. 17 cents killer. But again, if it happens, then congrats to you, my man. Okay, just going through, everyone's talking about rate cuts. Why buy Hoppy when it's at its all-time high? It's definitely not a good buy right now. It's just again because the market is in position right now. Again, I'm not saying, for getting to Hoppy, should we got into it earlier here? Definitely. But projects right now are going to probably start running because of Bitcoin. It's kind of what happens. Like, you're going to say, I mean, God, I'm not trying to compare Hoppy to Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's at all-time highs right now. Are you saying don't buy Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin's going to probably correct. It could correct. I wouldn't be surprised to see so. But again, Bitcoin is one that I believe will go to 150k at the bare minimum. So that's a 2x from here. It's not a bad idea. Same way as how Bitcoin's guaranteed to rise. Either other projects, even at the all-time highs, they've still got a very strong chance of rising. But I'm not trying to compare the two. I'm really, really not. I'm just trying to give the example that buying Hoppy right now, yes, near all-time highs, not a smart idea. I agree with you in that regard. I don't hold Hoppy. I don't know if I will do. I might get into another meme token that is lower market cap that has a higher chance of ROI, but it's because it's a well enough known project in the space, is one that should rise in price. I like to believe. Your miners will also continue to make profit through transaction fees once DII starts using Casper. Exactly. Well, there you go. Again, once more. Even when Casper's fully mined, the miners will still earn money through KRI and what they're doing, and Chaos 20 as well. So it's just all around. You still be able to make money through Casper by mining it. If Hoppy goes to the billions, why you care? Yeah, I mean, yeah. If Hoppy goes to the billions, then yeah, big uprise. If it doesn't go to the billions, then it's not really that bothering. Yeah, I get that. I agree. I completely agree. But anyways, that being said, that will be it for the stream today. Thank you everyone once more for joining. Very, very big alpha leaks in the stream. Very excited for that. Hopefully you'll see some big news coming. Take a look at my Maniki message, quick crypto. Where was that? I must have missed that. Toggle delay. No. You put it in the chat. Can you copy and paste it if you did? Because I can't see it right now. Unless you send it to me on Discord. In that case, then I look at your Discord. But yeah, can you just copy and paste it to me again, please, my man? Because I can't actually see it in the chat. I think the chat must have bugged out. But for answer that question, yes, I will be What's up, Adam Betterman? Welcome back to the stream. I will be oh, here it goes. Yes, apologies. So take a look at Manakey. Winter Newt just bought 2 million of Manakey. Let's look at Manakey quickly then. That's probably not the right one. That one. So Manakey right now is up 40%, down quite considerably. It's come up a little bit. Another meme on Radium. So yeah, Solana chain, HTX BitGet, KuCoin, GateMexC, Crypto.com. Decent. $74 million market cap, 29, almost 30 million 24-hour trading volume. I mean, yeah, for a meme token again, it doesn't look too bad. It's come down quite considerably, but again, maybe it's time it turns around. It doesn't look too bad. Again, I'm not a big meme coin fanatic, so I can't say for sure. Make sure you trade at your own discretion again. Be very, very careful with meme tokens, especially because they aren't the most safe in the market. But again, it doesn't look too bad. With where Bitcoin crypto is going, it may be able to gain some momentum. Hopefully, for your sake, I hope it does, because again, you seem to be quite bullish on it. So I hope you make good on your investment toggle delay. Anyone who wants to look into it, it's right here. Again, I'm not inviting you to. Just saying the project's right here. That's what the market looks like. There's exchange that has right here. And that's the stuff around it as well. Which doesn't look, for a meme token, doesn't look too bad. But with that being said, that will be it for the stream today. I'm calling for 250k Bitcoin by 26. $15 Casper would be insane. I'm not believing in that much. I do believe that's possible, not so much that. But again, we have to wait and see. I'm not against it. Definitely not against it. But again, that is it for the stream today. Thank you all once more for joining. Enjoy the stream again. Leave a like. Share with your friends, subscribe for more. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for my 100 stream milestone. Hopefully it's going to be a massive stream. I haven't really got anything special planned, but hopefully the gods and the crypto gods will grace us with some bullish news tomorrow to make it the biggest stream we've ever had to date. And I mean, yeah, 100 streams in a row. At one point I didn't think I was going to make it. Yesterday I didn't think I was going to make it with my wedding. I just thought, yeah, no way. But either way, it's looking very, very good right now. Saw my sweep for Tau. I think it's a decent shout. I mean, I think sweep will go higher because it will VC back, and I think it can go higher. But Tau being an AI project, I think Tau's got, again, very, very strong chance of going up higher in value because it's AI, and AI's like where all the hype's at right now. That is Crypto Galaxy's moon prediction. Yeah, I Crypto Galaxy likes to give very excessive predictions. I'm not saying it's incorrect, but I think he stated in the past before he likes to give these really extortionate numbers just for the sake of it. From what I've heard, again, that's from what I believe I heard. Please don't, send the Crypto Galaxy hate my way, because I'm not trying to fund him at all. I'm really not. I'm not here with the smoke, but yeah. See you all tomorrow, my peeps. I'll be sure to be back tomorrow. It should be same time as always tomorrow, so 4 p.m. EST. No, 4 p.m. BST, 12 p.m., which is midday EST, and then 9 a.m. PT. So hopefully I'll see you all then for the 100 stream. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you.